We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner.
Stay on camera for now, just for preview.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Linn-Mar High School and Linn-Mar Girls Basketball. Tonight we welcome the Mustangs of Dubuque Hempstead High School. The Mustangs come into tonight's game with a record of 2 wins and 8 losses, and the Lions come into tonight's game with a record of 4 wins and 4 losses. Without delay, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the Mustangs. At guard, number 2, Carly Hudson. At forward, number 10, Ashley Glennon. At guard, number 32, Chandler Houslaw. At forward, number 44, Jalen Matias. And at forward, number 53, Morgan Hawkins. The head coach of the Mustangs is Ryan Rush. Assistant coach is Mark Horner. Gentlemen, the starting lineup for your Linn-Mar Lions. At forward, a 5'10" senior, number 3, Keegan Richa. At guard, a 5'5" senior, number 4, Emma Gisbold. At guard, a 5'5" senior, number 5, Caitlin Brunson. At guard, a 5'5" senior, number 10, Howie Deep. And at guard, a 5'6" senior, number 20, Marissa Miller. Head coach of the Lions is Chad Tompkins, assistant coaches Kristen Becker and Kelsey Rasmussen. Tonight's officials are Jeff Freeze, Chris Olderockley, and Steve Griffin. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you're able, will you please rise and help us honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Game 2 of tonight's girls basketball doubleheader. I'm Cale Schleiser. Ian McKinney on camera, Mason Miller on color commentary. We've got a good one in store tonight. Lions looking to get over that 500 mark as they enter tonight's game with a 4-4 record. What are you looking for from the Lions side tonight, Mason, for them to secure a victory?
Oh man, it's gonna come down to what it always comes down to. Getting shots in the basket. They need to get steady and constant. This game's not gonna be one fancy tricks. It's gonna be one good, honest basketball.
Good, honest basketball. You heard it from the words of Mason Miller, and we are seconds away from starting this varsity matchup here. And Krejcia won't quite win the tip here, or she will. It'll end up with Linn-Mar. Krejcia now has it on the side. Now up top, it's Marissa Miller. Up top, now on the side is Krejcia trying to cut inside. Nothing there. 3-ball from Peak is off the mark. She will get her own rebound. And now controlling the ball is Caitlin Brunson up top. Moving the ball around, now it's Peak in the corner. Now Caitlin Brunson. Krejcia now over to Miller. Miller cutting inside, can't quite get the layup, and Jalen Tiggs will get the rebound for Hempstead. 45 seconds gone in this first quarter. Up top, it's Tiggs. Now in the hands of Chandler Huslong. And that is out of bounds. It'll stay with Hempstead. Inbounding will be Morgan Hawkins, the 5'9" senior. Guarding her on the inbound is Peak. They get it in to Carly Hodgson, the junior, 5'2". Hodgson for 3, not quite there. Rebounded by Case Bolt. So both sides coming up empty on their first offensive possession. Linn-Mar trying to set up an outside shot. Pulling up and missing on that shot is Brunson, and it'll be rebounded by Hempstead. Both sides trying to break that scoring column first. Inside, it's Hawkins, toughly covered. Another 3-ball is up, and that's banked home. That's Chandler Huslong, the freshman with the first points of the game. So Hempstead strikes first. Linn-Mar looking to get themselves in the scoring column. Up top, it's Krejcia. Now over to Peak on the left wing. Inside to Case Bolt, and can't quite get that layup to go as that's rebounded by Huslong.
From what I've seen, both teams seem to have a really good defense going so far. So this game might be coming down to if we can get past the defense better.
3-ball is off the mark from Hawkins on the right wing. Rebounded by Krejcia. Case Bolt to bring it up. And tipped out of bounds by Hawkins. Tough defense from the Mustangs, and Linn-Mar will reset. Coach Tompkins giving some instructions to his Linn-Mar squad. They're still looking to get on the board. 5:47 left in quarter number 1, game 2 of this girls basketball doubleheader. Up top, Case Bolt. Now on the right wing, it's Peak moving to her left. Kicks it over to Miller. Now it's Brunson cutting inside, passing out to Krejcia. Mid-range, off the glass, no good. Rebounded that time by Jalen Tiggs. 3-ball from the left wing is off the mark from Ashley Glennon that time, but the rebound is collected by Hawkins, and she puts it back, and she has two of the 5 points in this game, as Hempstead now leads 5-0. In the corner, it's Brunson kicking over to Krejcia, mid-range. She will convert that one, and that'll get the Lions on the board. She'll add that to her handful of rebounds she's collected so far.
Yeah, from the looks of it, Krejcia had a wide open shot, and with this offense and this defense, a wide open shot is what exactly each team needs right now.
Hawkins has it a little bit inside the 3-point line. Now outside on the right wing, it's Glennon, and we're going to have a foul called on Case Bolt as she was a little too aggressive on that steal chance. That's the first foul of this game. 4:40 left in quarter number 1. Inbounding will be Hawkins. And that's into Ashley Glennon. Huslong now has it on the right wing, and she gets someone to fall down. I believe that was Brunson falling down on that one. All of her teammates smiling at that one as Linn-Mar now has possession. It's Case Bolt up top. She'll kick over to Brunson in the corner. Inside, Krejcia kicks back out to Brunson. Peak now up top, driving inside, mid-range, not quite there. And trying to save at that time was Peak, but no dice there, as it will be
Mustangs.
Sorry there, folks. We had some technical difficulties. It looks like everything was all right on your guys' end for the most part. So it looks like shooting free throws now will be Camden K.
And as I was saying, both teams have an insane defense going on right now. So free throws are going to be extremely important going forward. Every point is going to matter.
We've seen a lot of close games here in this gym as that second free throw is off the mark from K. Bringing it up for Linn-Mar will be Kennedy. And she'll flip it over to Sophia Bush. Now back to Kennedy on the left wing. She'll pull up from three, and that'll miss. Rebounded by Hallie Peak. And now it's Obleton in the corner, cutting inside. She'll kick out to Peak. Now over to Kennedy. Kennedy cutting in. She'll cut through the defense, not quite there. And it'll be Peak with the rebound. Bush up top. Now Kennedy in the corner. Linn-Mar trying to get a shot. Tough defense from the Stangs. Pass over to Bush. She'll kick it out to Peak. Peak for three. Not quite there. Rebounded. Who was that? Abby Tom. She checked into the game. And we're going to have a foul on Hempstead. A really tough exchange by both sides there.
Linn-Mar is doing a really good job with offensive rebounds. They're going to be extremely important here.
Can you check that?
Ball is inbounded and put in by Sophia Bush, and that'll cut the Hempstead lead to 2. 1:09 left in quarter number 1. Ball is passed inside, and tough lay in there by Tiggs. Good pass from Ashley Glennon there. And that'll get Hempstead to double digits with 54 seconds left in quarter number 1. Sophia Bush cutting inside now, deciding against it. Looking for someone to pass it to. She'll get it over on the left wing to Hallie Peak. Now back to Kennedy. Kennedy will pull up from three. She banks it home.
The Lions, number 44, Zoe Kennedy.
Wasn't sure about that shot selection, but you cannot argue with the result. Linn-Mar down by 1, 26 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. On the left wing, it's Kay. Now inside, tough defense from Kennedy. She'll get the block and taken away by Abby Toms. 13 seconds left. It's Peak in the corner. Now Obleton up top. She'll cut inside and kick out to Kennedy. Kennedy, floater, in there! 4 seconds left. Hempstead will try and get a shot off, and they will say no shot, but it will not matter. And Linn-Mar has a nice offensive push to end the quarter. 11-10 after 8 minutes in this one. We're going to have a good game, folks. Don't go anywhere. If I can flip to the break, here's the button. Welcome back to Linn-Mar basketball. For those of you just joining us, Hempstead got out to a bit of a lead in that first quarter, but a nice 5-point run at the end gives Linn-Mar a 1-point edge over Hempstead. 11-10 our score. Hempstead has the ball first, and we're going to have a foul called on Kennedy as she committed to reach in on Morgan Hawkins, and that'll be the third Linn-Mar foul at the half. Both teams now with 3. Hawkins will inbound. And they get it into Tiggs. Now 3-pointer in the corner is off the mark from Houslog. And they're going to call it Linn-Mar ball. As that goes out of bounds, it'll be Brunson inbounding to Obleton with 19 seconds gone in quarter number 2 of game 2 of this girls basketball doubleheader. Kennedy on the right wing, now it's up to Brunson. Sophia Bush now on the left wing. Over now to Kennedy. She'll pull up from 3, and she will miss there. And a tough fight for the ball down low. And they're going to... Yep, it's going to stay with White. I think they're going to call that a jump ball, as I do not see a foul being called. I did not see the officials put their thumbs up, however. Obleton has it, driving inside, and banks it home. Obleton with a nice move, and Linn-Mar up by 3. Hempstead trying to answer back. They're on the wrong side of a 7-0 scoring run. Up top now, driving inside is Houselong, and she'll bank it home on a nice drive, and that'll cut the Linn-Mar lead to 1.
This game is still anyone's. Right now, it's the lead between either Linn-Mar and Hempstead is razor thin. Each team is going to be able to get back and forth the lead.
Toms has it, good ball movement. Kennedy mid-range, she got it. And that's what you like to see if you're Coach Tompkins. Good ball movement there, Mason. 6:32 left in quarter number 2. Outside, it's Hodgson. Now kicks over to Houselong. She'll shoot 3, and that will be off the mark. Scuffle for the ball, and this will be a jump ball, and this will likely stay. Or did they call it Linn-Mar ball? They called it Linn-Mar ball. So Krejcia is back in for Linn-Mar. Toms will come out along with Kennedy and Obleton. And bringing it up is Brunson. She kicks over to Marissa Miller. Now it's Brunson back up top. Sophia Bush for 3, and that is off the mark, rebounded by Morgan Hawkins. Hempstead trying to tie this game up or put it within 1. On the right wing, Camden Kay. And they're going to call a travel as Kay couldn't get it out in time as she lost her footing. And it looks like we'll have a substitution here. Kay will come out in favor of Ashley Glennon, the 5'8" junior. As Linn-Mar will bring it up, try and make it a 2-possession game here. Up top, Casebolt. And over in the corner now, Brunson. She'll cut inside, spin move, kicks it back out to Casebolt. Now up top, Marissa Miller. Moving over to the right wing, pass inside to Krejcia. Tough shot, no, but she will get fouled. And we'll see free throws.
Let's see if they can get beyond a 1-possession lead.
And it looks like we'll have a substitution. Maybe. Officials holding it up until after this first free throw from Krejcia, trying to make it a 2-possession game. First shot. That is in there. And coming in for Linn-Mar now will be Hallie Peak. So score is 16-12 now as I get that scoreboard updated. And the second one is in there, so Krejcia now has 6 on the board. And Hempstead needs to cut down that 5-point Linn-Mar lead on this possession if they want to regain some momentum. And they cannot, as that is stolen by Brunson. Linn-Mar has a 4-on-4. Brunson will try and take it herself, and she will draw the foul, and she will head to the line. We'll see who they call that on. 5 fouls now for Hempstead. They're going to call that foul on Ashley Glennon. That's her first foul.
Right now, Hempstead needs to start focusing on their offense.
First free throw is off the mark. Second free throw is in there. So Brunson manages to go 1 for 2 at the line. 5:13 left in quarter number 2.
As I was saying, Hempstead needs to start focusing on their offense. Because right now, there is a real threat that Linn-Mar could be taking this game away from them.
Here's a 3-pointer in the corner. That is airmail from Ashley Glennon, rebounded by Linn-Mar. Bringing it up, Hallie Peak. Over in the corner now, Miller driving inside, passing out. Krejcia got it. Nice little assist there from Miller. And Linn-Mar now up by 8. And we're going to have a timeout here by Hempstead. We're going to take it with them. Linn-Mar on a nice run. They're up by 8. And welcome back to Linn-Mar basketball. For those of you just joining us, Linn-Mar up 20-12 on a nice run here. 4:41 left in quarter number 2. Hempstead will try and get some momentum going as they get a pass inside, and no good on that shot from Tiggs. Good defense from Krejcia. And ball is poked loose from Miller. She'll manage to get it out to Casebolt. We're going to have no three-pointer here, but a floater, and not quite there for Brunson. Ball is loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. Who's it going to go to? And it's going to go green ball, the Zebras say. 4:17 left in quarter number 2. Bringing it up is Carly Hodgson, the junior. She'll pass it over to Tiggs on the left wing. Now back up top to Hodgson. Now over to Hawkins. Thought about 3, decided against it. Tight defense from Hallie Peak. Hawkins looking for someone open, ball moving around, now it's Hill. Hill kicks it over to Tiggs on the right wing, gets some applause from the Linn-Mar bench with a nice defense shown on this possession. Inside pass, not tipped away, that pass by Brunson. Hill has the ball stripped and Casebolt will come up with it. Another turnover for Hempstead. Fast break chance for the Lions, Peak has it, she'll slow it down. Casebolt for 3. She got it! And that'll put Linn-Mar up by double digits. Nice shot there from Emma Casebolt. You could hear the gem go silent on that one.
Linn-Mar's defense is unforgiving to these to the Hempstead's players. Every mistake they make, Linn-Mar seems to be taking full advantage of it.
Up top, it's Hodgson. Now over on the right wing, it's Tiggs. Some off-the-ball movement here by Hempstead, but tough defense from Linn-Mar. Inside shot, no good. Rebound will go in. Way to stay with it, Jalen Tiggs. And that will cut the Hempstead deficit down to single digits as the ball controlled now by Miller on the wing. Now it's Peak on the right wing. She'll shoot 3. Banks it home from the nice angle there. Chad Tompkins is a geometry teacher here at Linn-Mar. I'm sure he liked that angle. Linn-Mar bringing it back up on their end now after the Hempstead miss. Brunson thought about 3, decided against it. Linn-Mar's made 2 3-pointers in a row. Krejcia has it mid-range. She kicks over to Peak on the right wing. Moving it around, Brunson thought about 3, decided against it. Cutting inside. Gets it, Miller 3, a little strong there as that goes off the rim. And we are now under 2 minutes left in half number 1 as Hill has it for Hempstead. And it's stripped away by Peak, but they're going to call a jump ball. And it will go to Linn-Mar, so either way it is white ball.
Well, it's better for Hempstead to have their defense fully set than for a quick break to happen.
Kennedy and Obleton are in for the Lions. Up top, it's Krejci kicking over to Casebolt. She finds Peak up top. Now over to Obleton. Obleton moving around, kicking it over to Casebolt. Now it's Peak up top. Obleton finds Krejci inside the three-point line. Now it's Casebolt up top, cutting inside, kicks over to Krejci. She'll cut inside and can't quite get it. Rebounded by Casebolt, and a little smile there as she knew that she almost had that one. 76 seconds left in half number one. Hempstead down by 12. Linn-Mar on a nice run here, Mason.
Yeah, right now Hempstead needs to get some momentum going into the half, because right now their deficit is just getting bigger.
Hill has it for Hempstead. Inside pass tipped by Krejci and stolen by Kennedy. 57 seconds left. Kennedy still bringing it up for Linn-Mar. She will pass over to Casebolt on her right side. Good pass to Krejci over cross court. Over to Peak. Three ball is good. That looked good from our angle as soon as it left Peak's hands.
Linn-Mar team is easily able to snipe these three-pointers.
Linn-Mar has certainly looked good from beyond the arc tonight. And they're going to call a foul on Hawkins. He doesn't seem too happy about that, as Linn-Mar is now one foul away from the bonus with 28 and a half left.
Her second foul, team 6.
Peak will inbound to Obleton.
12, Camden K.
Camden K back in the game for the Stangs. Obleton bringing it up for Linn-Mar. Now it's Peak. Over in the left corner, Brunson. Now Kennedy up top. Kennedy cutting inside. She'll try to take it herself. Oh, couldn't quite get the reverse down low. Another shot. She gets that one. And Linn-Mar will break 30 before halftime. Hempstead has 7 seconds to make something happen. Houselong has the ball up top. She's going to shoot it herself and can't quite make it home as we have hit halftime here in Marion. Our score 31-14 Lions. And we've got a good one on our hands. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got more basketball right after this halftime break. And welcome back to Linn-Mar basketball. 31-14 Linn-Mar at halftime. What have you liked from Linn-Mar so far with the first half of basketball behind us, Mason?
Dude, for the last 4 minutes of the second quarter, Linn-Mar has just gone off. They're making three-pointer after three-pointer. They now, this game was close for so long, and now Linn-Mar leads by nearly twice as many points that Hempstead has. It's going to be a tall mountain for Hempstead to climb.
And we'll have the buzzer here in about a second. And it looks like Hempstead is going to start out with the ball. Hawkins will inbound to Hodgson. And we are underway with the second half of our second game of this girls basketball doubleheader. The JV squad took game one by a solid margin. Varsity looking to sweep the night. In the corner, it's Glennon. Inside to Hodgson, kicks back out to Glennon. Now up top, it's Hawkins. Over to Tiggs. On the right wing, Houslog. Tough defense from Brunson. Got a kick out and a three ball. That's off the mark from Tiggs, but rebounded by Hawkins. And it's now up top with Hodgson. Back in the corner to Hawkins. She'll cut inside. Tough layup. Not there. And good poke by Casebolt to get the rebound in control of Brunson. And Linn-Mar will have their first offensive chance of this half with about 55 seconds gone. Up top is Krejcia. Now over to Brunson. Inside, Krejcia, tough layup. She got it, and the foul. Good finish by Krejcia, and that's exactly how you want to start if you're Linn-Mar, Mason.
Oh yeah, definitely. They're just expanding their lead at this point right now. So Hempstead needs to up their defense, and they need to up their offense to shorten that deficit.
And the and one is converted by Krejcia. That foul is called on Jalen Tigges. Hodgson up top now in the hands of Tigges. And ball is stolen away by Krejcia. Linn-Mar has a fast break chance. They'll slow it down. In the corner, it's Miller. And ball is poked loose, stolen away by Hawkins. She'll have a chance at a layup here. And ball is poked away by Peak. And stolen away. So multiple turnovers forced here by Linn-Mar in the first minute and a half or so of this half. Krejcia kicks it out to Brunson. Three ball outside, off the mark, rebounded by Houslog. And controlled in the corner now by Glennon, and they're going to call a push on Marissa Miller. That'll be Linn-Mar's first foul of the half, and Miller's first foul of the game. Hawkins will inbound for the Stangs. Minute 51 gone in the second half. Inbounded to Tigges. Now up top to Hodgson. Over to Houslog on the left wing. Tight defense from Brunson. Linn-Mar's forced 2 turnovers already in this corner. And we're going to have a timeout from Hempstead. We're going to take it with them. Linn-Mar up 20 a little bit into this third quarter. And welcome back to Linn-Mar basketball. Inbounding will be Hawkins for the Stangs. Now up top with it is Hodgson. Hawkins inside to Hodgson and poked away. Diving effort there by Casebolt. Great effort. But it looks like it's going to stay with the Mustangs. Inbounding will be Hawkins once again. Hempstead down by 20 here in this third quarter. And it'll be inbounded to Tigges. Now up top, it's Glennon. Three ball is up and off the mark out of the hands of Houslong, and Hempstead will get the rebound. Houslong has it once again on the left wing. Inside pass, and good layup there by Hodgson to cut the lead to 18.
Hempstead is going to have a hard time getting past this Linn-Mar defense. It has been on their game the entire night.
5:16 left in the quarter. It's Brunson up top, inside to Krejcia, and she will draw the foul. And I'm not sure if they'll call it in the air, and they will. So we will see free throws from Krejcia. Foul number 2 of the half for Hempstead. Foul number 3 on Tigges. It looks like we'll have a substitution here after this free throw. First free throw's down. Coming in for Hempstead, looks like Camden Kay, and she will sub in for Tigges, who has 3 fouls. She'll get some high fives as she goes onto the bench. Krejcia's second free throw is in there. So Linn-Mar back up by 20. Now light full court press applied here by Casebolt. She's played some ruthless defense to start out this quarter. Hempstead trying to get some rhythm going offensively. Ball is kicked out in the corner, and it is off the foot of Chandler Houslong, and it will go the other way for Linn-Mar. Hill will come in for Hempstead. She will replace Glennon, and Brunson will bring it up for Linn-Mar. Now in the corner, it's Casebolt up top to Krejcia. Left wing Peak. And Pete gets it to Krejcia. Open 3 in the corner is off the mark from Emma Casebolt, and that is rebounded by Hill. Hill has it up top. She kicks it over to Kay. Now in the hands of Chandler Houslong. 3 ball is up from Hodgson, and nothing but net. Nice shot there from Carly Hodgson. She now has 5.
It's going to be extremely important going forward. They need to start making some 3-pointers here if they want to shorten that deficit quickly. Because right now, they're running out of time.
And that 3 ball is good from the left corner. Hallie Peak, she now has 9 points. Linn-Mar lead back up to 20 once more. Hill has it up top now in the hands of Morgan Hawkins. Right wing Houslong covered tightly by Brunson, and that is no good on that layup chance. And tough effort there from Hawkins as she tried to save it, but it'll go Linn-Mar's way. Kennedy and Obleton in for Linn-Mar, as it looks like Marissa Miller and Emma Casebolt will go to the bench as they get a nice hand from the parents. Casebolt getting some strategy time in with Coach Tompkins there for a brief second. In the right corner, it's Kennedy. Now over to Obleton. Left wing now Brunson trying to cut inside. Good behind the back dribble, and the floater goes down. Linn-Mar now up by 22, their largest lead of the game. 3:24 left in quarter number 3. It's Hill on the left side. Now it's Hawkins. Kicked over to Houslong. Now over to Kay. Kay will shoot a 3 and can't quite bank it home as Obleton corrals the rebound for the Lions. She'll get it up to Kennedy. Looking for a lane inside. Spins around. Tough shot. No good. But Kennedy will go to the line as Hempstead has their 3rd foul of the half. We'll see who they call it on. They're going to call it on Carly Hodgson. That's her first. First free throw from Kennedy is in there. We'll have some substitutions for Linn-Mar coming in. Sophia Bush and Abby Toms, and coming out will be Krejcia and Brunson, as Kennedy will try and push the lead to 24, and she does. 43-19. What do you do here to regain momentum if you're Dubuque, Mason?
You gotta start making some 3-pointers right about now. You need to start speeding up those shots. You might have another quarter after this, but it's gonna take some time to make up that deficit, which is still continuing to grow. It feels like every time that Hempstead scores a point, Linn-Mar just comes right back and makes twice as many.
Hallie Pete called on that foul. First free throw is in there for Camden Kay. So that'll get Hempstead to the 20-point mark. Still down a tremendous effort. Looking to cut it to 22, and they cannot. But rebounded by Hill, and looks like Kennedy fell down there. No foul called. Three-pointer, and there you go, Mason. Hodgson with the three.
Man, their Ogston has made the last two of their three-pointers of Hempstead's three-pointers.
Toms has it inside. She kicks it out to Kennedy on the arc. Kennedy driving inside, tried to get it to Toms, and Linn-Mar somehow comes up with it. Obleton for three. Good! Kaylin Obleton with a three from the right wing. Obleton showed no hesitation there, saw some space, and she took advantage. Cutting inside is Hawkins. And we'll see what this call is. They're going to call a foul on Toms. I believe they'll call a reach in there as that ball was tied up. Hawkins will inbound for Hempstead. She gets it in to Kay. Now on the outside. Here's another three ball. That's off the mark from Chandler Houselong, the freshman. Kennedy bringing it up for Linn-Mar. Cuts inside. Tried to get it to Toms again. That was turned over that time. Kennedy's tried to find Toms on the last two possessions. And a good interrupted pass there by Hallie Peak. Here comes Kennedy. And she will slow it down a bit as she gets it to Peak. Desperation shot there, but
It's like a
no
tennis
good.
match. They're ping-ponging from one side to the next.
And we're going to have a push here by Linn-Mar. We'll see who they call it on. And they're going to get Toms again. So two quick fouls in a row here for Abby Toms. Hempstead will inbound. It's Hodgson. Driving inside, Hill can't get the layup, and it's rebounded by Sophia Bush. And Bush will take it up. Kick out to Obleton, another three. Not quite there. And we're going to have an offensive foul here. They will get Obleton on that one. Looks like we're going to have a substitution here. Brunson's going to come in for Peak. 1:10 left in quarter number 3. What do you do here to close out the quarter if you're Hempstead, Mason?
You need to start getting some momentum and gaining it fast. It might just be a two-pointer, it might just be a layup, but you need to get the last point. You need the last word in this quarter.
I can agree with that logic, Mason. Up top, it's Houselong now over in the corner, kicking it over to Morgan Hawkins. And stolen away by Kennedy. She's going to have a layup chance. And good defense there from Hill to stop the fast break bucket. And Hempstead will get the ball back. Hempstead moving the ball around. It's going to be Hill up top. She'll pull up from three. Can't bank it home as Toms will get the rebound. 28 seconds left. It looks like Linn-Mar will slow it down a little bit here as it's Bush passing back to Kennedy. Bush outside now. Now moving over, it's Obleton outside. Kennedy on the left side, cutting in. Floater is in there. Nice little floater there from Kennedy. Hempstead has 7 seconds to work with. Let's see what they do. Hill has it up top. Deep three ball is off the mark. And we will have no shot here at the end of the quarter, as we have 3 quarters in the books here in Marion. Linn-Mar with a 25-point advantage over Hempstead. We still got 1 quarter left of basketball, folks. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Linn-Mar basketball. We are starting the fourth quarter in this one as I get that scoreboard updated. Fourth quarter. Linn-Mar has the ball. It's Obleton in the corner. She'll cut inside. Kicks over to Toms. Thought about shooting. Decided against it. Toms will kick it over to Bush. Now into Toms once again. Tough layup. Goes in high off the glass, and the Linn-Mar bench is on their feet after that one. And Linn-Mar breaks 50 with that bucket from Abby Toms. Her first points of the game. Up top, it's Hill. And Mason, I can see you doing some math there. What are you crunching up?
I'm trying to see how many. I just sorry.
We'll let the mathematician do his work as Hempstead has the ball. Hill has it up top. She'll try a three, and she makes it. That breaks a bit of a cold spell for her, and Hempstead now has 26 on the board. And 5 points now for Kiala Hill.
So they need about 3.5 points per minute from at this point on. They need 3.5 points per minute to break even, or to gain the lead at least.
Deep three from Krejcia. That goes down, nothing but net. And the Linn-Mar bench on their feet once again. Or that was Brunson with that three ball. Deep range here showed by both sides so far in this fourth quarter. Inside pass, no layup there for Tigges. And ball is poked around. It's going to stay with Hempstead.
Hempstead has had some very unfortunate and unlucky bounces for them. They've had a lot of close calls, but yet they have a really good luck.
Controlling the ball is Hodgson outside, and it's poked out of bounds by Obleton, and Hempstead will reset once more. Inbounding will be Glennon. She gets it into Hill up top. 6:22 left in this fourth quarter. We've had a great doubleheader here tonight. Linn-Mar dominating this matchup between Dubuque Hempstead. Three ball is off the mark from Hodgson on the right wing, but rebounded by Glennon. Glennon will kick back out to Hodgson. Hodgson trying to make something happen. Kicks it back out and stolen away. And control is regained by Kay as she gets it up to Hodgson on the right wing. Kicks it over to Glennon. Now three ball is good. Nice range shown there by Cameron Kay, and Hempstead now has 29 on the board.
Yeah, those 3-pointers are going to be really important for Hempstead because they can, if they can start landing them, it means that they can score fast, which is going to be very important for them as they are currently leading time right now.
Obleton's going to have a three in the corner. She got it. Obleton now has 8 on the night. She usually doesn't get a ton of points, but she's very good at that off-the-ball movement and getting passes to her teammates. But she has converted twice now on the arc. We'll have another three, this time from Hill. That's off the glass, and that is corralled by Brunson. Fast break chance, good pass to Bush, and she has a nice move inside. She'll get the bucket. 58-29 our score with under 5 minutes left. Bringing it up is Hodgson. Now over to Tigges. Up top, it's Glennon. And we're going to have a foul on Linn-Mar. They're going to call foul number 3 on Toms. And it looks like Maddie Kolick and Mia Freeze will come in for the first time tonight, as the parents give a nice round of applause to the Linn-Mar bench players getting some time. Hempstead trying to inbound. They get it into Kay. In the corner, three ball is off the mark from Hodgson. Hempstead maintains possession.
Yeah, if I was Hempstead at this point, I'd give it to Hodgson. I'd give it to Kay because they are the ones that are making three-point shots right now.
Hodgson has it up top. Now Kay has it. Cross-court pass over to Glennon on the right wing. Now up top, Hawkins passes it over to Hodgson. Ball in the left corner. Three ball from Kay is off the mark and corralled by Freeze, but they say her foot was out of bounds, and it'll be back with Hempstead.
Yeah, she does not like that call.
Inside pass, not quite there. Hodgson misses, but she will shoot free throws as she was fouled on that one. We'll see who gets credit for that foul. It's going to be Sophia Bush, and that will put Hempstead in the bonus with 4:11 left. It looks like Brunson and let's see a jersey number here. It looks like Brunson and Ellie Dobbenmeyer will come in the game for Linn-Mar as Obleton and Bush come out. And that'll rattle out as that putback is good. Hawkins got a friendly bounce on that one, and Hempstead is over 30.
Yeah, that was a good move by Hawkins. They were able to rescue that from that.
And tough layup is in from Jada Healy, and that's the loudest the Linn-Mar bench has been all night. Jada Healy off the bench gets her first points of the game. Inside, good move there, and the bucket from Chandler Houselong, the freshman. And that'll get Hempstead to a 33-point mark in this one. On the left wing for Linn-Mar, it's Healy, and they're going to call a travel on Healy, and she knew it. 3:27 left in this one. Inbounding will be Hawkins into Hodgson. On the left wing, it's Glennon. Inside pass, and a good draw up there. Camden Kay received the pass and just put it in. Hempstead putting together some nice offense here late. Up top, it's Brunson, Taylor Brunson, and that is poked away. And possession controlled by Hempstead. Up top now, it's Houselong. She'll shoot it herself, and she'll make it. So Houselong now has 8 points on the night after that triple. 2:42 left in this one. In the corner for Linn-Mar, it's Mia Freeze. Now controlling it is Kolick. Freeze on the left wing. Thought about three, decided against it. She'll spin and go inside. Layup. Not quite there. Linn-Mar bench got on their feet there, anticipating that ball to go in. Hempstead will have a fast break, and that'll be an easy deuce for Houselong. Hempstead cuts it back to within 20 points with 2:13 left.
At the last minute, Hempstead has really upped the offense.
And three ball off the mark there from Jada Healy in the corner. Hempstead will get possession. 2 minutes left. Both sides just trying to run their offense and go out feeling good.
It'll be a pretty big ask to get 10 points per minute, so I'm not sure what's going on right now.
Hempstead moving the ball around. We're going to have a three ball. That's in there from Cameron Kay, and that'll get her to double digits as she has 10 now. In the corner, it's Freeze. Three ball is off the mark. That was Dobbenmeyer with that shot. That might have gotten tipped on the way. And it looks like we're going to have a big substitution, a platoon swap here for Kennedy. And we're going to have a substitution timeout here by Hempstead. Inbounding is going to be Ellie Hermiston. Now it's Emily Klein with it. Hill up top. On the right side, Hermiston. Inside pass and a lay-in by Jalen Tigges. Hempstead has managed to get that inside man moving and then get the bucket on these last few possessions. Tough layup attempt is not there for Taylor Brunson, the sophomore, younger sister of Caitlin Brunson. Taylor Brunson, a star for the JV squad this season. As that ball is stolen away by Taylor Brunson. Let's see if she can get a lay-in. She will! And nobody is more hyped on that Linn-Mar bench than Abby Tom. She shot up right out of her seat. Hempstead trying to make something happen with 28 seconds left. And we're going to have a foul call. That will be Linn-Mar's 8th. I believe we had a reach in here. They're going to call that on Ellie Dobbenmeyer, the freshman. Oh, they're going to call that on Freeze. I believe they changed the call. But Linn-Mar has 8 fouls all the same. This will be a 1-and-1. As the first one is off the mark and rebounded by Ellie Dobbenmeyer. 22 seconds left in this one. Taylor Brunson outside. Now Mia Freeze. She'll have a shot blocked by Jalen Tigas. And it's going to stay with Linn-Mar, 15.2 on the clock. Coach Tompkins calling out a play. This will likely be the final offensive push of the game, barring a turnover.
Very little time left on the clock for them. They don't have much time left.
Jada Healy has the ball, 8 seconds left. She's in the corner. Good pass, and the lay-in by Ellie Dobbenmeyer. And that was a nice assist by Jada Healy. Desperation shot is no good. And our final score in this one, 64-45 Linn-Mar. And everybody in the gym seems pretty happy with the bench play at the end of this one. What are your thoughts on this game, Mason?
Well, when it comes down to it, Linn-Mar really had the better offense. I mean, both teams had really decent defenses throughout the entire game, but Linn-Mar was able to get through the defense much more often and have much more open shots for them to make.
So Linn-Mar improving to 5-4 on the season, and I am very sad to say that this is likely my final game that I am going to be commentating this year. We might have me commentate on Thursday night at the Ox Gym. Hey, don't be mean. It's been a privilege commentating for you fine people this winter. I am heading back to Ames to my humble 18x10 dorm room on Friday morning, and I just had a lot of fun. I got Luke Paulette here, our technician. We got Mason Miller, who's going to be doing a lot more reps with me gone, and then we got Ian McKinney behind the camera. I have absolutely loved working with this fine group of people, and I get paid for it, so you gotta love that. My name's Cale Sleazer, maybe for the last time. Ian says no. We'll see what happens on Thursday night. We'll see what equipment